Greetings, my fellow horror fiends. I'm Vic, the horror curator, and it's time for another edition of Gruesome Goodies. Today, we're venturing into the shocking world of Japanese extreme cinema with the infamous Guinea Pig series. These films have become legendary among extreme horror fans for their graphic practical effects, their gruesome imagery, and an unflinching depiction of violence and suffering. The Guinea Pig films aren't about traditional horror storytelling in the general sense of the word. They're designed to test the viewer's tolerance for extreme gore and disturbing imagery. Released in Japan during the 1980s, it's kind of sketchy when it comes to exactly when and where these films were actually made. But one thing is for certain, the Guinea Pig series became legendary for its shocking, realistic practical effects and uncompromising depictions of graphic violence. These films weren't made to deliver traditional scares in the general sense. They were designed to push the boundaries of what audiences could endure and to blur the line between special effects and reality. Their disturbing realism even sparked controversy, with some viewers believing the violence was genuine. The film that started all in the Guinea Pig series was called The Devil's Experiment from 1985. This film is built around escalating acts of cruelty. It truly tests the viewer and pushes the bounds of the limitations that someone can endure while watching what they're watching depicted on film. This film is infamous for its raw presentation and remains one of the most difficult entries in the series to sit through and watch. These films are so fucked up. The Flower of Flesh and Blood, the second film in the series, also made in 1985, it's astonishing for its realistic gore effects. Those effects alone made it one of the most controversial extreme films ever made. It became a benchmark, though, for realistic special effects makeup. Next up is He Never Dies from 1986. And this is a much darker blend of grotesque body horror with a mix of black comedy, offering a different tone while still embracing the series' love of outrageous gore. Perhaps the nature of the films being as cruel and brutal as they actually were, because these films go fucking hard. Perhaps that had an ill effect upon the creators of these films, because they went on this brief hiatus for 2 years, and the next film wasn't made until 1988, and that one was called Mermaid in a Manhole. Perhaps the most tragic and surreal installment. I'm telling you, this film combines body horror with disturbing imagery. It's often praised for its bizarre atmosphere and its really unforgettable practical effects. I mean, the practical effects in this is outrageous, but it's so fucking cool. The fifth film in this gruesome compilation called the Guinea Pig series was The Android of Notre Dame from 1988. It has the best name by far of any of the films in the series. It's a gruesome fusion of science fiction with mad scientist horror and graphic body horror. It also features some elaborate practical creature effects that are super fucking groovy. I absolutely like this one, just based on the creature effects alone. It was also a gore fest from the beginning to the end. Final installment of the Guinea Pig series that solidified its place as a gruesome goodie is the most comedic entry in the entire series. It's called The Devil Woman Doctor from 1990. It really basically is a parody of horror, but while it still delivers over-the-top gore and outrageous special effects, this one is fucking bonkers. When you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. The Guinea Pig film series aren't for the casual horror fans, but if you're watching this video, you sure shit aren't a casual horror fan. But whether you view them as exploitation as cinema, special effects extravaganzas, or milestones in Japanese extreme horror, their influence on underground horror is undeniable. If you decide to explore the Guinea Pig series, consider this your trigger warning. These films are designed to challenge, disturb, and push the boundaries of extreme cinema. These films go fucking hard. So until next time, my fellow horror fiends, keep celebrating the history of horror. I'm Vic, the horror curator.